At that time, I want you to sacrifice that burning fire of anger inside you just to listen to your partner, just to understand or hear what your partner has to say. Welcome back once again on Start Coming here. It's always a pleasure to have you. And then today is a quick thing that it's also kind of an action that I want you to practice, okay, every single day. Or maybe, like people will say, maybe again difficult just for this week. It's first something that I want you to understand. Every relationship that goes well, every relationship that you see is really sustained for 10, 20, or 50 years has understood this fact. One fact, simple one: sacrifice in relationship. Every great relationship has undergo a sacrifice. Someone, either the man or the woman, one of them has sacrificed either money, either, I don't know, a dream job, a city of choice, or money, material stuff. They have been some kind of sacrifice, okay, for that love or that relationship to be sustained. Sometimes I feel like under the term or the word love itself, there is that part of sacrifice. Like we Christians would say, God so loved the world that he sacrificed his only son for us. So I always feel like love always comes with a little bit of sacrifice, okay? Some people will say sacrifice of material stuff. Yeah, your dream job, okay? You find this opportunity to go to study abroad or to go for a job abroad. But because of your partner, your husband or your wife, you feel like you have to stay, or you cannot undergo, or you will lose the person if you make that choice. So you accept to make that sacrifice. But here the other type of sacrifice that I want you to get, or the other type of sacrifice that I want you to understand, is actually the sacrifice of your ego, sacrifice of your pride, the sacrifice of your joy, sacrifice of your anger. Let me give this example. Let's suppose you come back from work at night and you are really tired. You got a really mad day and then you're really angry when you got home. But as a man, once you arrive home, you realize that your wife is also having issue. One of you have to sacrifice his anger, his pride, or I don't know, something in order to listen to what the other person has to say. So at that time, one of you have to sacrifice something. I want you that is watching this video to try to practice that. Try to sacrifice sometime your anger. You are angry about your partner, you're angry about something, and then you meet your partner and then you realize that he also have other issues. At that time, I want you to sacrifice that burning fire of anger inside you just to listen to your partner, just to understand or hear what your partner has to say. Sometimes as a man, we are full of pride in a relationship. We want to control everything. We want to be the man of the house. But sometimes there is need for you to sacrifice that pride or that manhood of you so that you can listen to your wife, or so that you give a place to your wife to tell or to say what she wants to say or what is on her heart. So the sacrifice that I want you to think of this whole week as a practice, as an action to do, is the sacrifice of your emotions, of your pride, of your space. Space, yeah. Some people in a relationship feel like the other person is invading their space. Maybe you come, like I say, from work, you're tired, and then you just want to have your peace. You just want to enjoy your food and go to bed and sleep. But then comes your partner with a lot of problem. At that time, yes, you have to sacrifice your space. You have to sacrifice your pride, your anger. You're tired, but you have to find that energy and sacrifice your time for your partner. This is what I want you to practice this week. That those simple sacrifice, the sacrifice of those small things. We may think it's small things, but their impact on the long term is really huge. Come and stop.